Society is broken. Those in power regularly gaslight us because they're the ones cashing the checks. Today, many Americans are being forced out of their own hometowns as a result of financial strangulation. Not because of monetary mismanagement, but because of a handful of corporations decided that all of God's creation is for extraction. Homes, food, healthcare, labor, even time itself. Nothing is spared. Private equity firms buy entire neighborhoods, then rent them back at an exuberant markup to the same folk they displaced. This is not a market economy anymore, but tyranny at the highest order. It is the same pattern every great empire of wealth has followed. The elite hoards everything while the rest of the populace clamors for whatever crumbs are left. And the politicians, they don't just allow it, they support it, they protect it. They get in front of the cameras and tell you what you want to hear to pacify you. People don't own anything anymore. People rent their livelihood, existence, blood, sweat, and tears, even their own dignity, all in the name of economic survival. Everything is something to be seized from them and resold back at a markup. All the while, we are told to be excited about AI innovation like it's some divine revelation. But look at the reality. AI has already cost 1.1 million Americans their jobs this year. Not because it's better, but because it's cheaper. Because replacing a person with an algorithm makes shareholders clap. 95% of AI companies are not profitable. They produce nothing of real value. They burn money, use hype as a weapon, burn people's futures, overexert electrical grids, and suck up usable water at the cost of the average citizen. Yet they dominate our economy because lobbyists and tech billionaires have poured money into the re election coffers of politicians. 80% of the stock market gains this year came from AI hype alone. Not value, not productivity, but mere speculation. That's not a boom, that's a bubble built on nothing but ego and greed. And while this bubble inflates, AI companies are siphoning billions from government contracts, selling snake oil disguised as software. It doesn't matter if it works, it doesn't matter if it actually helps society. What matters is that the right people get paid. Deutsche Bank is warning that the system is showing signs of collapse, like the 2000 dot-com crash and the 2008 housing crash happening at the same time. When you build an economy on speculation and glorify hoarding as if it's wisdom, this is what happens. When you let private equity devour everything, this is the cost. People can't afford homes because investors buy them faster than families can even look at them. People can't even hold jobs because everything is being automated or outsourced. Prices keep going up while wages stay still. Calloused hand workers are being lectured about financial responsibility by silk gloved silver spoon Nepo babies. This is not mismanagement, it's exploitation. It's a system built to strip people of agency, stability, and ownership. It's oppression in the economic sense, oppression by wealth, the old sin of the elites repeating itself in a new digital costume. And the politicians who should be stopping this, they stand there nodding because their careers depend on pleasing the same corporations crushing everyone else. They defend wealth hoarding like it's some sacred right, but dignity, housing, healthcare, stability somehow aren't. It's a world turned upside down. The people who build everything own nothing, and the people who build nothing own everything. That's not a flaw, that's the design. That's the system. That's the class structure they've built, and they will keep squeezing until the last drop because greed never stops on its own. This isn't just an economic problem, it's a moral one, a spiritual one. A society that treats human beings like disposable tools and praises hoarding as a success is a society that has already lost the soul. People deserve more than this. They deserve ownership of their lives, their homes, their labor, their future. They deserve an economy that values them, not one that harvests them. And the question hanging in the air now is simple. How long will people tolerate being owned? How long before they realize that dignity isn't something you rent from a corporation, it's something you claim for yourself? Because the truth is, no system built on exploitation lasts forever. There's always a breaking point, and this one is getting closer every day. The working class has nothing to lose but its chains.